I wanted to talk about today how easy it was for me to hide severe depression from the people I love. I've had suicidal depression 3 times in my life and breast cancer 3 times in my life, and I'd like to keep the scales level, please. How did I go from being a consultant surgeon operating on patients one day to being signed off with a risk of suicide the next? And I think it's because I've been very good from a young age at hiding my emotions and not dealing with them. And I used to call it putting on the mask. And I think you do it a lot as a doctor. You play so many different roles. It's a bit like acting. One day you're breaking bad news, then you're bollocking a junior for making a mistake, then you're in a business meeting trying to get funding for a new piece of equipment. You play so many roles during the day: a teacher, an educator, a comforter. It's very easy just to switch your feelings and move on to the next thing. And my problem is, I was doing it at home. I was putting that mask on when I was at home with my husband. I didn't think I was hiding it, I just wasn't feeling it or acknowledging it. But the one person who could always see through, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, was my mum. And she wasn't here this time to hear the tiny warning signs in what I would have said to her. And I think that's why I got so very, very low this time, because she wasn't there. She was the one who knew. And it's a funny feeling, wanting to end your life. I didn't want to do it, but just knowing I had options was kind of comforting. I knew there was a way out if it ever got to too much, and it was too much. I was struggling to cope. I was numb. It's like being in a coma. You couldn't feel, but you get up and you smile and you pretend. And often at work, when I was at my happiest, was when I was at my lowest, because you have to get through the day. And I think it's going to take a while to actually learn to feel and to recognize that having emotion is healthy, and it's okay to feel sad or angry or cry or be happy or get cross, and people won't get upset if you show them how you're feeling. It's a very strange place to be, living just with this blanket sitting over you, and not like a nice warm cuddly heated blanket. It's all encompassing, and there's times when that weight is actually reassuring, and you like feeling that miserable and that low, because it just feels safe even though it's really dangerous. And there's a chink in the blanket, and I can start to see what life is meant to be like. But it takes time, and if you're struggling with your mental health, I want you to know that it's not your fault. Help is available. Please reach out and ask for it before it's too late.